All right, so I noticed one thing when we were signing up, we didn't get the actual error message, right? So at the moment we have just hard coded this message, but I think we get the actual error. So what is the issue? You know, if the email is already taken, our password is too short or something like that, we should get those error messages from our server. So let me quickly have a look at the server response. Let's go to server controllers auth. So on sign up, if there is no name, we send this error message. Name is required, email, password. If password is less than 6 characters, we send all that. Okay, so that means we have the validation. We have the validation. For anything else, we can show this generic error message. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so if you give the short password or something like that, sign up successful, that should be happening. Okay, we're sending the error message. So why are we seeing that? Let's have a look in the sign up. Okay, so we're not checking for the data.error. You can see we are sending the data.error, so we can check for that. All right, and I have a very good tutorial written on that one as well if you want to check it out. codecontinue.com. This will be useful when you're building the web apps as well. Anytime you're building the Node API, you can easily send the error message like that, which is here in our server. You can see we're sending the error as a JSON response, and you can grab that. So here in the articles, you can search for error. That will filter out the post. So we want to check this one, how to send error message from Node.js, and I have written, you can see the sample code for the server. We're sending the error response, and in the front end you can check for error. So once you get the Axios data, you destructure, you check if there is the error property, you can show some kind of error message. Otherwise you do whatever else you want to do. I guess we're going to do something like that here. So here in the sign up, so we get the response data, and we are showing the success message. So now before we do that, let me just cut. I want to take here if data.error. If data.error, then you want to show some kind of error message, else do everything else. So you just put that back in. So here we can show alert, and the error message will be data.error. That's how we get, you can see we got the error. So we just want to show that. So data.error, simple as that. Now later, sometimes you might come across the issue that says data.error is undefined or something like that. Maybe you will have some errors in your server. So whenever you come across a situation like that where you get data cannot read data.error of undefined or something like that, always feel free to just comment the code out, just comment code out and just try console log, just so that you can understand what's happening. When you get the console log, your server response, you will see what's going on. All right, so if you come across issues like that, always do that. Otherwise this should work. Okay, and we can do the same thing in the sign in as well. Sign in here. Let me just check for the error first. If data.error, show in the alert data.error, else we do that. Perfect. Now let's give it a try. Sign up. We got only 2 letters in the password, and we get this successful error message coming from the server. Password is required and should be 6 characters long. Beautiful. And if we get that, you can see this loading. We can set the loading to false as well. Set loading to false. If there is any error, there is no point showing that one. And you can do the same in sign up. Oh, sorry. Here. Oh, set loading false. Okay, let me just give it a sec. Let's try with the wrong password. It's wrong password. That's beautiful. Let's try sign up with only 2 characters password. You will get all that. Beautiful. Awesome. Now we should focus on how to save the response. When we get the successful login, we get this user object and the token. So we have to save that in the async storage, and also we need a context, a global state. So we can work on that in the next lecture.